Is this Tyler? Yes, that's me. Sorry, but who is this? I'm your sister's fiancé's father, James Williams. Oh, I see. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry I couldn't make it to our first family dinner. Really, man? I heard you were busy with work? Yes, a meeting got scheduled at the last minute, and I couldn't reschedule it. I'll make sure to be there next time. Yeah, sure. Next time. Hi, Tyler. How's it been going? Hi, Lucas. Sorry I couldn't make it to the family dinner. What are you talking about? It was either you or me. Being the groom, I couldn't exactly miss out on the family dinner, so this was really the only way it could have gone. Yeah, I know. It's just your father didn't seem happy about it. My dad? I got a message from him earlier. I said sorry, but he didn't really seem satisfied with my apology. I see. I'm sorry my dad was like that. It's all right. It was an important event for him. I'll explain to him again why you had to miss the dinner. Thanks. Hey, how'd he get your contact info anyway? I figured he just got it from you. No, I wouldn't do that without asking you first. Huh. I wonder if he looked into my phone without me noticing. He's always been a bit of a kind of the castle type. Sometimes just does things without asking. I'm really sorry. No, it's okay. I guess it's good to have his contact info since we'll be family from now on. All right, thanks. If he does something rude again, just let me know. Sure thing. Hi, Tyler. It looks like we never ended up meeting each other before the day of the wedding, huh? Good to hear from you again, Mr. Williams. I'm sorry I couldn't drop by to say hi, but I'll definitely see you today. If you find me first, please say hi. Huh? What are you talking about? What do you mean? First of all, I don't plan to say hi to you even if I see you. Huh? Okay, what do you mean? I guess I was too subtle for you. I'll make it simple and clear so even someone like you can understand. Even if our families are connected, I have no plans on associating with a high school dropout. Huh? I mean, it's no secret that I didn't finish high school, but what does my education have to do with you getting along with me as a relative? This is why uneducated people are no good. It's a pity they don't realize how much of a burden they are on society. I'm a burden on society? That's exactly what I mean. Look, I couldn't believe my ears when I heard about you. I thought you would be highly educated like your sister, since she graduated from one of the top universities in the country. I expected more from her brother. But you never even finished high school. You don't even have an excuse like your parents dying or getting divorced or anything like that. This can only mean that you were too stupid to graduate. No, I had plans to go to university, but my parents got into a car accident when I was 17. They had to be hospitalized, and then they had rehabilitation therapy for a long time, so I had to work when they couldn't. I don't want to hear any excuses now. It doesn't change the fact that you are poorly educated. You probably don't even make enough money to get by with that level of education. Every single member of our family went to college. Until now, until you. You think you belong with us? Yeah, why not? I don't think a person's level of education defines who they are. I think it matters more what a person does with their skills and assets. You wish. In your dreams, boy. A dropout will never do better than someone who graduated from a decent university. And what makes you so sure of that? Well, take my son, for example. You mean Lucas? Yes, he's graduated from one of the best universities in the country. And now he's an executive vice president of a company that he started with his friend from school. He's already so successful at just 27 years old. Yes, I do think he's a very talented person. Right, don't you think so? He'll become your brother-in-law. You should make him your role model. I will. All right, I guess we finally see eye to eye. Now that you get what I'm saying, go home. But I'm on my way to the wedding. We didn't assign a seat for you. How come? Oh, so you don't understand what I'm saying after all. No, I guess not. I should have guessed you wouldn't be bright enough to understand. But don't worry, I'll teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. A lesson? Well, how does it feel to be covered in mud from head to toe? Well, I certainly didn't expect to have mud thrown at me. Especially not the second you finished messaging me. You prepared a whole bucket full of mud just for me? I had to do whatever was necessary to teach you where you belong. Now that you're covered in mud, I guess you have no choice but to go home, do you? You're right, I can't go to the wedding like this. Finally, you understand. The bride's idiot dropout brother is a total laughingstock. And we've got no room for dirty, poor people at this wedding. I'm glad you finally got with the program. Oh, that's what you meant. All right. So from what you've told me so far, you also graduated from a top university? Obviously. Now do you finally get it that people like you don't belong here? Or do you want another bucket of mud? No, I'll pass on that. Thank you. I guess I'll be going home then. Okay, good. And don't come back now, you hear? So I guess I'll never see you again. I should hope not. Make sure to disappear from your sister's life, too. I don't ever want to see you around my family again. Hey, Tyler. Did you make it to the wedding hall? It seems there was a mistake with the seating. Can you wait just a little? We'll prepare you a seat right away. Apparently that was not a mistake. What do you mean? I don't know how your dad did it, but apparently he got rid of my seat. What the? Just because you never went to college? Apparently so. He told me not to go to the wedding because he doesn't want to have anything to do with a person like me. And he told me to cut ties with my sister. This was all after he threw a bucket filled with mud on me, of course. Mud? What the? Fortunately, I bumped into someone I know and he let me use the shower in his hotel room. That man, not again. What do you mean again? He's always been like that. Whenever he found out that a person I hang out doesn't meet his expectations, he'd find some way to make me stop hanging out with them. You have no idea how many friends I lost because of him. I'm really sorry about my dad. I know you are. Okay, so can you wait just a bit? I'll take care of this. Sure. Hi, Tyler? Actually, could you wait a second? I mean, could you please wait a little bit? Please, come to the wedding. I'll bring you a change of clothes. Look how the tables have turned. I didn't know. I had no idea. How was I supposed to know that you're his friend from school who he started the company with? And the CEO to boot. Much less that you're the largest stockholder of the company I work for. So Lucas told you, did he? Yes. When he said that a CEO will be attending the wedding, I didn't think it was you. Yes, I'm also close with your CEO's family. But you did invite this a bit. If you had told me sooner, this would have never happened. So even though I never went to college, you wouldn't have gotten rid of my seat? Obviously. So what you mean is, you will continue to act rudely to people with lower education? My sister even told me that she gave you my business card at the family dinner. What? Oh, did she now? Oh, but don't worry. I read you loud and clear now. I understand what you were trying to say. I'll attend the wedding for my sister and Lucas, as I originally intended to. Thank you. Phew, that'll let me save a little face at least. Is that so? Let's make this a new start for us, as a family. Tyler, please, you've got to help me. What is it, Mr. Williams? When I went to work today, the CEO and the HR department called me to a meeting. They suddenly told me that I was demoted. Can you talk to them and make them take back the demotion? That's not possible, I'm afraid. Why? Why would I have a say in what other companies do with their own workers? Don't act like you had nothing to do with this. Well, I can only think of reasons why you would get demoted. You probably were not very kind to the people who you thought were below you, just like how you treated me at the wedding. What happened at the wedding made them realize you don't belong in your position, so they decided to demote you. Don't you think so? I don't have any right to say a word to your company. You brought this on yourself. I suggest you reflect on your own actions. Change your behavior and work hard. But I went to a top-class university. I worked hard to become head of department. I deserve better than this. Mr. Williams was panicking over his demotion, but that wasn't the end of it. His behavior on the day of the wedding was the final straw for his wife. She asked for a divorce and left. She ended up moving in with her son and daughter-in-law. They say many people don't get along with their mother-in-laws, but Lucas's mother loves my sister for the way she supports him, even in the hardest times, like when his dad was getting out of hand. They get along so well, in fact, that Lucas tells me he feels a little suspicious sometimes. Things are going well for the whole family, except for Mr. He was sent off to a branch office where he had to work completely alone. The isolation got to him, and he quit his job after a month.